right, so good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. All right, well, let's go ahead. We're going to get started in our practice today. I'm sorry if I didn't get to personally welcome you today. It just got a little bit hectic. So let's go ahead. We're going to start in our mountain pose. Let me give some reminders at the beginning of class today. You're always welcome to do everything from seated. Make sure you feel good today, that you're able to be active this morning. And I'm going to encourage you to drink water, so take a break for water anytime. And never do anything that hurts, like sharp pain. Okay, in our mountain position, let's go ahead. Let's get a few on-purpose breaths. So breathing on purpose, bringing more oxygen up to feed our brain, to help keep issues away. And let's begin now with that breathing. Nostril breathing should be our first choice, but you do what you gotta do when it comes to breathing. Throughout your day, when you're at a traffic light, during commercials, try to breathe longer, deeper breaths. The benefits are countless when we breathe on purpose. Let's set our intention, our goal, perhaps sending good thoughts, prayers, wishes to something or someone we've heard about that's in need today. And that will be where we'll anchor our thoughts when they start to float around. Two more breaths. Beautiful. And let's go ahead. We're going to open up our eyes if they're closed. Let's slide our feet so our feet are just about as wide as your shoulders. We're going to keep our abdominals pulled in and kind of tuck your tailbone in. So we're getting rid of this and opening up. Let's continue with our warm-up. Let's reach your right hand to your shoulder or up towards the sky. Let's lengthen that arm. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, let's reach over like the wind. Just push that right arm over to the side, gazing straight ahead, or look towards that right arm. Let's breathe. One more breath. And you know, breathing is very personal. Let's lift that arm up. So you're going to breathe at your perfect pace. So when I say one or two breaths, go with your perfect pace. Let's lengthen so we stretch under that arm. Lift the ribs away from the hips. We're taller, we're stronger. And now sway to the side. Gaze forward or towards that left arm. So lengthening our body is so important. So is our posture. The way we carry ourselves is so important for how we feel. Let's lift tall and strong again and let that arm come all the way back down. Great job. Let's float our arms out to a letter T. So right now your shoulders are probably forward. You know, it's a Monday, we feel relaxed. Let's open it up. Squeeze those abs in. Modify. Maybe one arm wants to stay relaxed down. That's fine. Otherwise, they're both out. Feet are forward. Let's hinge forward from our hips, gazing past that seat of our chair. And let's breathe. A couple of breaths here. In airplane. A modification, you could have your hands at your shoulders. No worries. In a moment when we come up, let's engage our abdominals. All that means disengage is to pull in. So let's engage those abdominals. Come all the way up, very good. And relax those arms down and just get a couple of shoulder rolls here. So we'll do a nice short warm-up this morning. This will be our last thing in our warm-up. So as you're active throughout your day, throughout your week, wherever life takes you, a little warm-up in the morning when you get up. Maybe that just means that you're up, moving around, making your coffee, making your bed, and then you feel more warmed up. So it doesn't have to be a fancy workout to warm up your body. All right, let's bring our hands to our chair. We're going to walk back from our chair and come into our first downward facing dog this morning. So what a great way to start our Monday practice. Perhaps hinge forward from your hips. And you're going to keep your seat forward. I'm just going to turn mine sideways so you can see. It's all about that long line in the spine. And everybody, let's inhale. Bring your shoulders up towards your earlobes. As you exhale, relax your shoulders down, and we're going to work to keep those shoulders down. So nice flat back. Let's allow some weight to be towards that big toe side of our feet, and we'll get a couple of breaths here as we gaze straight to the earth. And lengthening our hamstrings like they're a rubber band, and we're stretching them out a little bit. Your legs are saying thank you right now. This stretch is going to help keep us walking for the rest of our lives. Let's get an inhale. As we exhale, bend your legs and start to round. Kind of rounding and getting real close to your chair. And then we're going to come all the way up. And we're going to take that step back from our chair so we're nice and comfortable. Okay, let's, everybody doing good so far? Yes. Okay, good answer, A+. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to walk our right foot in front of the left. We're going to come right into our tightrope. So our goal, one of our goals this morning will be to keep moving from one thing to the next, build some heat in the body. So in our tightrope, seated, we're away from the back of the chair, if that's for you today. Otherwise, gaze towards something straight ahead that isn't moving. That'll help balance. And then you could hold on or let go. I usually get a couple of breaths first before I decide if I'm going to let go or not. Beautiful. I see some nice posture already. Looks good. So let's think about our saying. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over knees for the rest of our life. Amen. So make it your own. Be uncomfortable, whatever that takes for you in this one. I want you to feel that you're working to stay upright. Nice and safely. Don't worry about what your neighbor's doing. It's all about you today. Quieting down our feet, lengthening, breathing. Good. So sometimes it takes a few moments that you feel like, okay, maybe I'm going to try to take it up a notch. So after a few minutes, your mind kind of says, okay, I get what we're doing. And you feel a little bit more relaxed. And that's good. That's where we can try to challenge that balance. Now in a moment, let's go ahead. We're going to use our voice so that we improve our swallowing skills, challenge our balance. Let's go ahead. We're going to spell out the word Monday today. And nice and loudly, here we go. M-O-N-D-A-Y. Terrific. Float those hands down. Shift your hips. So my opposite hip usually gets tight with that one. And that's okay. We use our hips all the time. Let's switch it out. So your other foot's in front. All right, getting excited now. Switched it out, all right. Let's see how this side feels. So unfold. Think of your posture like you're getting ready to take a walk. So we prepare for what we're doing. Same idea from seated. Sit up nice and tall and stand up nice and tall in our balance. Good. Try to relax our toes. Sometimes when we balance, they try to grip into our shoes. Let's let go of that gripping. Let our core, our center, guide us. Any arms are fine. I'm just going to show another flavor. One side is usually harder than another. So that's not a problem, it's just how it goes. We become aware of our balance. We notice it. So on days that our balance feels a little off, maybe you've got allergies, you're going to be more aware if it's slippery out. Let's prepare our mind and our body for Warrior One. Let's start it on our right. So we start everything with our right today. Let's take a step forward with that right foot. If we're seated, it's the same idea. We're going to walk that left leg back, and we're going to bend your right leg, squeeze into the left gluteal muscle. Let's come back to ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips again. And then we're going to add that balance work again. So Warrior One, offering a way to strengthen the legs. And we have weight on both legs. Modifications, hands could be at the chair, hands could be at the shoulder, no worries. With each exhale, let's let our worries float away today. Leave those worries in the hallway. Keep your focus here with us. One more breath. As we exhale, let's float our arms down, and we're going to bring those palms out in front, palms up into acceptance, and let's pull or squeeze those shoulder blades together as we bring those arms back. So I'm going to talk about this one for a moment because we have choices. We could bend that opposite leg and hinge forward from the hips and reach out. And then we could pull in towards our heart, pulling all that good chi, energy towards our body. So we're just kind of shifting our weight forward and back. Let's stay with that one, and I'm going to show it from seated as well. So seated or standing, I could hinge forward, I'm sending out good thoughts, and then pulling good energy, good health back in. So sending and receiving in the world. Very nice. Everybody looks terrific today. We've already done a lot of work today. Remember, we got up, we dressed up, and we showed up. So here we are. Good job. Let's stay with that. And then let's go ahead one last time. We'll bring our hands to the chair. We don't have to be together. Hands to the chair. We'll swipe that foot in, and we're going to get ready to switch it out. So the other foot's in front. Everybody with me today with this one? Yes. Okay, all right, let's switch it out. We've done this one a few times. All right, so we switched it out. Now we're squeezing into the opposite glute, our tush. We're tightening it up. And then this time, let's palms down, or either way's fine. I'm just going to demonstrate or show it with the palms down. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to go right to Warrior One first. Sorry about that. That was a test for everybody. All right. Let's go to Warrior One first. All right, so we're upright. Bring your hands holding on or letting go. And we're going to pause here. So pausing is going to work our balance. I can already feel my feet kind of wobbling in my shoes. I'm with you on that. Breathe with purpose. Safely challenging our balance equals improving our balance. So that's exciting. That's one of the reasons we like yoga. Yoga offers so much for balance. Let's get another nice deep breath here. And as we exhale, let's bring those hands down. We can turn our palms down and reach out. And then we'll retract or bring those shoulder blades back. So let's think about fingers, wrists, elbows, all in that nice long line. Squeeze those shoulder blades each time we pull back. Good. Very nice. Might as well work the fingers as well. You look good today. Good. Everyone's own perfect pace. And let's go ahead one more time. Sending, receiving, and we'll float those hands to the chair, and let's walk both feet together. Okay, let's go ahead from here. Let's open up our legs nice and wide. So we finished up our Warrior One. Let's move into our Warrior Two. So we're going to turn the right foot out. Seated, same idea. We'll turn the right foot out. You're away from the back of the chair. We're going to float those arms out to the side. So think of a warrior. We want to look and feel, use our body like a nice strong warrior, right? So we're confident and strong. In our Warrior Two, our knee stays behind our shoestrings, and we're nice and tight into that left glute. All right, let's pause here and get a breath or two. You could gaze straight ahead if that's better for your neck today, or look to the end of those fingertips. We're going to float into that reverse warrior. The right palm turns up to the sky, and we're going to pause up here. But let's lift the rib cage away from the hips. Options include right fingertips at the shoulder, or extend and reach. So right fingers up towards the heavens, left fingers towards the earth on this beautiful Monday morning. As we exhale, float back towards Warrior Two, palms down, and we're going to just straighten out and come out of it. Let's turn the right foot forward, and your left foot's going to turn out to the side. Good. So again, we'll keep that knee behind the shoestrings, and whenever you're ready, we'll get started. We have weight on both legs, so I don't want you to feel like you're tipping forward. Kind of lower into it. Tighten up the core. Let's breathe with purpose. If you're adding, we're going to turn that left palm up. Let's catch some sunshine today. Float those fingertips all the way up. Again, lengthen the rib cage away from the hips. If it hurts, walk out of it, do something else. Nice yin and yang for the arms, pulling, reaching in opposite directions. Nice big inhale. As we exhale, let's float those arms back to warrior two. Good. Everybody looks good. Float those palms down, hands to the chair, and we're going to toe heel, walk our feet together. Okay, let's go ahead from here. We're going to open up our legs wide, and we're going to come into a little sunflowers and moonflowers. All right, so imagine you're against a wall with this one. Imagine you're against the wall. We're going to stretch the fingers and arms out, and we're going to lower down. So relax your feet. Spread those fingers wide. Let's keep those fingers nice and healthy by lengthening them. We could even add a crisscross for the arms, give the mind a little bit more to think about. And we're tightening up our backside as we lift and lower today. Good. So a little bit of balance work with this one too. I feel like my body kind of wobbling a little. So a little balance too. Good. So our body is saying thank you right now. We're stretching from head to toe. We're strengthening. Our body loves to be lengthened. So that's why posture is such a big deal. All right, now we're going to come right into those sunflowers when you're ready. Right into the chair a little bit, round your back. Good, and we're going to stay with that. Same idea seated. I see beautiful flowing movements from seated and standing out there. Good. Let's go ahead one more time, rounding, sweeping, engaging. And we'll finish up and bring those hands all the way back down towards your heart. Take your time, and then we're going to toe, heel, walk the feet together. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to come back and have a seat back in our chair. We're going to do a couple of things. We're seated in our chair. Good time for a sip of water if you're ready. So we like to feed our body, our muscles, including the organs, with deep breaths to nourish it with oxygen. We've got to do the same thing with our water too. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to move into a simple twist. So one way to do it is to stay forward in the chair. Let's take both hands, bring them to the outside of your right thigh or the outside of the chair. Like you're gently using the chair as a piece of equipment, and you're going to turn towards your right. Relax your shoulders down. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. And you're trying to scoop in and twist from the waistline. So we're really working into that latissimus dorsi, our lower back. Let's breathe. And then let's come on over to the other side. So you know we're three-dimensional, right? So we've got to get some nice stretches into the sides of our body. Your chair becomes a piece of equipment, just like weights, etc. A chair can make our workouts, our practice more challenging. Nice deep breath here. exhale, let's float forward again. Let's go ahead. We're going to start to wind down here this morning with we're going to just bring our hands to our heart. We're going to bow our head towards the earth. Let's keep our thoughts here in the room for these final moments of our practice. Just feeling thankful today for all the gifts that life offers to us. Our gifts of friendship, health, the gift of breath and life, and all our spiritual beliefs as well. In a moment, we're going to thank each other for being here today. We're going to say that word namaste, a simple way to thank each other. Let's go ahead now. Let's say together, namaste. We're going to lift our chin up away from our chest. We're going to open up our arms, open up your heart. Remember, look for joy. It's out there each day. Some days we've got to push those clouds away to find joy, but it's there for us. And let's give ourselves a great applause.